Here, now we're in a better view. So just to recap, since I wanted to get in an actual good camera angle, clutch is bad on the car. We push in clutch, makes hideous screeching noises, and it drops the RPMs on the car. And this clutch is mechanical. It's hooked up mechanical, so I don't know why it's fucking with the RPMs on the car. So something is very bad in between the input shaft and the engine block or something. I don't know. I'll find out with more Google searching shit. So mainly what my purpose of this video was I want to show you guys that I fixed the throttle input. So whenever I give it gas, it actually revs. And before it would just kind of, I don't know if you would call it stumbling or lagging. I would call it more lagging. So I'd go up to the carb, whack it real hard, because what I want the carb to do is I want it to, every time I whack it, I hear the exhaust come out. I hear everything come out. Just I want it to be hella responsive. It's a first gen 350, so it's gonna be pretty hard, or I don't know, maybe it won't be. I just need to tune it. But I whacked the throttle, right, and then so it gulps in air. Mind that we did put a different intake from when it's been setting. This car's been setting for 20 years, so it's probably pulling in more air than usual. But it pulls in air. It pulled in air, and it would want to get going, and it would start to, but it had a slight delay, and it seemed like it was kind of being overwhelmed by the amount of air it was pulling in, or maybe it needs more fuel now because it has a bigger intake or a different intake. Before it had like a stock looking 350 intake, and now it has an Edelbrock Performer 2101, which is like an aluminum one, and all the bolt holes strip pretty easily on that. Or I don't even know if there's any threads really in the actual, but besides the point. What I did to fix the actual, see, kind of still lags. But what I kind of did to fix the input of the car is I tuned up the motor. I timed it up, and then I took a screw on here, or we'll see if it revs good again. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it revs not that bad anymore. Before, it would just lag the fuck out. And if I gave it gas like that, it wouldn't do anything. It would just kind of just almost bog down. Here, I'm going to pause this real quick. Also, there's ticking too. If you could tell me what this ticking is, then I think it's a lifter in the cam being fucked up. If I do... See, there's no noise. No noise. No. Now there's noise. No noise. No noise. RPM gauge isn't really working. Breathalyzer. I don't know, it's just... But at least it's more responsive. I mean, I guess. Yeah, nah, it's still kind of lag. It's kind of weird. Here, so I'll show you how I'm doing my timing. Okay, quick note. So what I did to kind of make it so that it's more responsive when I give it throttle, I took this right here from the accelerator pump and I moved it down one so it pushes in more fuel whenever I flick it. But it still kind of dies. It's a lot better than before though. Because before I do that, but I don't want to. But I don't want to do it anymore, really, because I think it's fucking it up. The more I kind of, I don't know. Here, I'll show you how I'm doing my timing again, instead of just going over to some other subject. So, I have a timing gun. So, I set up the timing gun by putting this red clip on the first spark plug wire, the spark plug wire of the first cylinder. Then I plug in the black terminal to black and red to red. And this goes by increments of 2, which you can't see. Here, hold on. Okay, so there's barely more light out here, but increments of 2. Focus. Oh my god. Okay, well, the point is this is on 16, and it goes like 0 all the way up to 60 degrees. So I've been timing it to the point where, so do you see, I don't think you can see, the camera won't pick it up. No, I don't think the camera works anymore. Well, here, let me just lower the timing. Because I feel like it's going to explode or something. So I'm going to lower the timing. But I think it's fine because there's no like... I mean, here, let me go mash the throttle a little bit. Because maybe... Because if it starts backfiring from the carb, then I think it's too low. I think so. And I think if it starts backfiring from the exhaust, then it's too high. But it's not backfiring. But there's no... But I'm trying to see if there's like detonation too whenever I'm driving it. Like pinging or anything coming from the motor or the bottom end. Because if there is, then the crankshaft I think is gonna fucking explode because I have it timed too high. But you would think that maybe the exhaust would start popping if it's timed too high. But I don't think that's necessarily true. I think maybe the crankshaft might just end up blowing and I'll just have been driving the shit out of it, and there would have never been pops out from the exhaust. It would have just been timed too high, and I just wouldn't have known this whole time. Here, let me go grab a flashlight. Okay, so on first gen small blocks, also I'm pretty sure it depends on your timing, on your harmonic balance or the teeth or the degree timing marks. But on there, you can see how there's like teeth missing in the middle, right? I'm using that as a 0 degree mark, but I don't actually know if that's actually the 0 degree mark. So maybe I could be setting my car at 16 degrees at that mark in the middle, and maybe that's completely wrong. But so far, it hasn't done anything too bad. I just have to drive it, and if it ends up fucking it up, well then something was wrong. But yeah, so this is basically the project right now. It's pretty cool. Here, I'll rev it a couple times too. It's got a shitty Edelbrock carb, but it's not shitty to me. It's pretty cool. Also, why was the clutch making the car die when I was pushing it in? That means the the bearing has gone so bad or something that it's affecting the fucking something in the motor and weighing it down somewhere. So that's not good at all. So here, we'll hear a tick a little bit. Should probably stop revving it if it ticks like that. But here, I'll put it in the back of the. I'll do a final little rev for you guys, and then I'll go in the car and do it up here, and then I'll do one at the exhaust. Okay. See, it's still kind of lagging. Yeah, still kind of lags. Here, let's go in the car and do it. Ah, yes, very dark in here. Sounds cooler in here. It's about to start overheating too. It's barely at 2K RPMs too. Probably should stop revving it whenever it's ticking like that too. Here, I'll do one more exhaust shit too. Like, I'll just have the fucking sound of it from the exhaust. Also, it overheats either because of the fan shroud or maybe water is coming in through the fucking cylinder heads and there's a crack in them. But here's the exhaust. Probably start revving it. It's gonna end up fucking blowing up or some shit because it's overheating right now, I think, by like 10 degrees, or I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, hope you liked the video. It was just basically a bunch of random shit and the car on and just a bunch of cool shit. This car's fucking sick to work on. It's hella easy. So like, if I mess it up, I could just swap another 350 in here, but apparently this is like bored out. Oh, I want to take care of it a little bit because it was my dad's. So it'd be nice to just replace the cam and the lifters and make sure the motor's running right. But yeah, boring video. Did a couple revs. I don't know if I'm gonna post more stuff like this again, but it's just cool. Tires are bigger in the back. Whenever I first started the car, I had big ass tires in the front, and well, they weren't big, but they were like they're meant to be pizza cutter type wheels in the front, and then it had just whatever in the back. Because when I went to go start the car, I just needed something that'll get the car going, just something that I could just see if the car rolls on. And it just had stupid wheels. It was like reverse raked, like the front end was higher than the back. But yeah, this is just a rambling on video. I don't know if you like this video or not, but if you didn't, you can leave a like or some shit. Thanks for watching. You'll see the progress. I know it's hard to see because it's nighttime, but yep. Alright. Have a good night. Or thanks for watching.